Hello everyone. This here is the 3:29:49 car. Let me show you the time stamp right here, 3:29:49, which is supposedly suspect vehicle 1 that came from 1125 Ridge Road. Suspect vehicle 1 that started off, according to the document, on Indian Hills, then to Sunset Mart, then at 3:29:04 at 1125 Ridge Road, and then here at Linda Lane at 3:29:49. We're going to take a look at this car. Car is not suspect vehicle 1. Let's go over the cameras briefly. Here's the 3 Indian Hills, 787, 763, and 755. And you can see they're all accurate to local time, these 3 right here. 1311 Main Street, that's the Sunset Mart. It's 1 minute and 43 seconds behind local time. And then here's Ridge Road, camera time accurate to local time. We're almost done. Then 1320 Linda Lane, camera time approximately 5 seconds behind local time. And then 1112 King Road, camera time accurate to local time. And then the last one, right here, 1330 Linda Lane, camera time accurate to local time. That's all we need for this right here. Okay, here's all the time differences I've noticed on the 1320 cam compared to the 1330 cam. Right here, they're both exact time at 2:02:01 from the first bell of 2. And then at 2:21, you hear the screams, and that's where the 1320 is 9 seconds behind in local time or the 1330 cam. Right here at 2:31, about 10 minutes later, you hear 1 bell on the half hour, and it's 14 seconds behind. This here is just verifying the body cam in 1330 based on the horn toots from the undercover cop car. Match. Time matches. Right here, 3:01:59 first bell, 2 seconds behind the 1330 cam. Right here, beep beep, that's the time you hear it on both cams. It's 1320 is 20 seconds behind. Now we get a big gap. At 3:24, a loud bang, and it's 42 seconds behind the 1330 cam. This is the 1320, 42 seconds behind. This is the 1320 Linda Lane. We're going to listen to a loud bang, and then I'll have you listen to the 1330. So it's at 3:24:11 is when it's going to happen. And right now it's at 3:24:08. So in 3 seconds. So here we go. Okay, so there's that. And that's going to show you basically that it's 42 seconds behind 1330. In 3 seconds, you can see the top 3:24:53, and on the screen right there it's at 50. So in 3 seconds, as soon as I hit it, you're going to hear this loud bang. Here goes. There you go. So right there, that proves 1320 Linda Lane cam is 42 seconds behind the 1330. And about 4 minutes later, the 1320, there's a loud door that closes, and you can hear it 42 seconds before 3:28:34, right here, 3:27:52. So it's off by 42 seconds. And then that brings us right here to 3:29:49 on 1320 cam. That's suspect vehicle 1. Now this would be the accurate time, 3:30:31, but the car is seen at 3:29:49. So it cannot be the car that shows up on the 1112 cam at 3:30:31 because it's here at Linda Lane. So the car began on Indian Hills at 3:26 a.m., right about here, went this way here, up, and right here across the 95 and to the Sunset Mart right here. Well, that is the exact point that I did a video on. I'll show it to you right now. Idaho 43 reasons Ridge Road can't be Sunset Mart car. And I show you in 3 steps it's impossible for it to have made it to Ridge Road. Okay, here's the Sunset Mart again, and here's Ridge Road. And it did not have time to make it there. It had like 6 seconds. But you can view that video if you want, and you'll see it never made. That car is not the same car as Ridge Road. Now this one here, the pictures were taken at 3:29:02 and 04. Okay, so from right here, it's approximately 1,000 feet to get to Linda Lane. So it's 3:29:04. It supposedly comes 1,000 feet right to here, Linda Lane. Now, where did that car go? Well, let's take a look. Okay, here's Linda Lane right here. Here's the King Roadhouse right there. And here's Taylor. So it could have came into any one of these buildings. Here's the apartments where the undercover cop car was parked right here, and the pathway that goes straight up to 1122 King Road. So that car could have pulled into any area here or gone up Walenta, or possibly coming into this neighborhood here, but it did not come on the 1330 cam, so it would have had to come up Queen right next to the King Roadhouse here and park back here, or going up in this section here, or possibly, like I said, up Walenta. Okay, so at the Ridge Roadhouse, 3:29:04 is the last picture. So I'm deducting 42 seconds, which brings us to 3:28:22 a.m. here, 3:28:22. And we're gonna do 15 miles an hour and 35. At 15 miles an hour, it would take 49 seconds to get 1,000 feet. So the time would be 3:29:11. 35 miles an hour would be 3:28:45. Based on Ridge Road. So we're gonna get going here. Here we go. We're gonna see if any cars come by in this time frame right here. 3:28:45 to 3:29:11. Okay, 3:28:34. I'll tell you, it's 3:28:40 right now. It's 42. Now here's the 45 right now. Now we're going for another 26 seconds. See if any cars come through, which I've already checked. There aren't any, but I'm letting you see firsthand. Ten more seconds. Okay, there's 11 right there. Right there. Still running. No cars are coming by, but we'll stay on until the 49, until it shows 49 right there. You'll see that other car come by that has nothing to do with coming onto the 1112 camera. It's never seen on there. And if it is, they didn't show it to us ever. And by the way, we've never seen any pictures from Indian Hills or Sunset Mart or Ridge Road at 3:29:04 a.m. There goes the car right there. I'll back it up. Okay, there's 3:29:49. And there's the car. I'll make it go ahead. There it goes. That means the car seen at 3:30 coming in on 1112 cam either came in from a local area like right here along Taylor, or came in from Walenta. Now my bet is it came in from Walenta because that's where they all came in from, was Walenta, except supposedly the first one But now we're finding out that is not the Ridge Road car. Therefore, it came in from Walenta. So here's the first car coming in, 330. It's about to round the corner and come in. But I have it in this position because I want to show you this tail light. So keep an eye on time frame. I'm going to toggle between 4 cars, 330, 26, and keep an eye right here on this tail light. Okay, I'm going to toggle right now. It moved down a little bit, but you can see the tail light looks the same. And look at the timestamp, 3:38:38. I'm going to go back to the first one, so it's going to move up a little. That's just the way it is. I have no control over that, but you'll see that the tail light remains the same. There it is. Now I'm going to go back. Now I'm going to go to the next one, 356:27. You can see the tail light looks the same. I'm going to go back to the 338:38 again. Here we go. Watch that tail light. Remains the same. Let's go back to the 331 again. It's going to pop down a little bit. Watch the tail light. Oh, it popped up. Okay, same thing. Now we're going to go to the, watch this one here. Okay, this 40701, you're going to see it's different. Right now, it's got the brake lights on and the reverse lights. So watch this. Right now, the reverse lights are going to come off. Now I'm going to toggle, and then the brake light's going to come off. Okay, that is the actual taillight right there. So we're going to compare it again to the other 3. Here's a 356:27 car right here. Notice the headlight and the taillight are about in the same spot. That's the best I could do. I could not get this car to back up any further. But you can see the taillight is much more round, and you can see a lot of little things jutting off of it right here and here. That looks like it has not been manipulated, no photoshopping. Let's go back to the other one. Okay, so there's that taillight again right there. We'll check the other 2 out again. There's that one, and here's the first one, the 330. Okay, so in my opinion, the first 3 cars are different than the 40701 car. There's been quite a bit of conversation about the 42047 car escaping, that it's actually going in reverse, and in reality it's coming in. Well, in my opinion, it is leaving. And here's the headlights, and I'll show you a little bit more in a minute. Here's the headlight, the beams coming forward. So we're going to let the car go forward. Watch the beams of the headlight. Now, you can see they're shooting ahead. And right here, the taillights do not have a beam shooting out. So if the car was coming in, if this was the front of the car, you would see the headlight beams right now. I'm going to let it go further forward a little bit. See, there's no headlight beams at all coming up the street. Okay, well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you.